All right there. Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I didn't set up the stream on this one, and it looks like we hadn't been live yet, so looks like we're just starting out. Fortunately, this is the first game still, so you join us. Regularly scheduled program. This is Abigail Sims versus Cynda Eldred here at this 2021 CSI BCA World Championship. My name is Summerfield. I'm here with Badboys TV, and this is Cynda at the table now. Cynda she plays out of Legacy Billiards. Yeah, she plays with a Joss and an OB. And she's playing good. All right, trying to break out those balls. Deals with one cluster, but unfortunately kind of leaves the other one. It looks like that 7-4 is wired to go, though. I can't tell if she left the edge of that ball. It's close. Looks like she can't see the edge of that ball. Going to try to kick it again. She's proved to be a very competent kicker. She's kicked a couple of these balls in. Nice. Good contact. Isn't able to pocket that ball. I'm probably going to play the same shot she did last time. I'm going to go right into that 4 ball and knock the 6 up table, playing safe. All right, everybody out there, thanks for joining me. Again, Summerfield with Badboys TV. This is Cynda Eldred at the table right now, playing out of Legacy Billiards. That brings Abigail back to the table. Abby is her nickname. She plays out of Moorhead Billiards. And she wants to be the best pool player she can be. Wants to play with the pros someday. That's pretty exciting. And this is a great place to do it. The pros are everywhere. This Diamond Open is over, but I mean, I'm watching Ralph Sucase at their hit balls right now. Just saw Sky Woodward, Billy Thorpe. Pretty much if you want to see them play, they're here. So come on down. This tournament's going on for a whole nother week. Plenty of time. And if she wants to play with the pros, she's going to have to learn to kick balls like this. This is a tough one. I kind of like playing this 2 rails, but it ain't easy. The 1 rail is probably an easier hit, but that's just, it's not much of an angle. It's almost straight on. So it's a great camera angle for this. It looks like she's picked a pretty good line. You don't want to put any non-intentional English on there. I like setting the bridge down on the table and holding it with my one hand. Not sure which pocket she called. Oh man, good try. Yeah, it's really easy to put a little bit of left English on that as you hit that ball. I think that might have been what happens. That's going to bring Cynda back to the table, and it's got a nice little out here. I'm going to look up some Fargos for you guys so you have an idea what we're dealing with. But again, thank you so much for joining us. If you get a chance, hit that like button and ding the bell if you're interested in us letting you know when we're going live. There'll be plenty of pool coming up. Let's see. Cynda Eldred is a 395. Abigail Sims. It's a 360. For those of you that don't know, the Fargo is a new rating system. I guess it's not too old at this point, or not too new at this point. It accumulates everything that you've done in league play, and it's kind of a number that's always in flux. Oh my gosh, darn it. Just sneaks through into that pocket. That's a heartbreaker right there. All right, let's see what Abigail can do with it. I like playing this 15 ball in the lower right-hand corner pocket and just following my cue ball straight down. It's real tempting to want to play those in the side. All good options. I really want to play to the right-hand side of the screen just so I don't even mess with the 4-1. So if I was going to do it, I'd probably take the 14 or 15 in the right side pocket and follow down that way. Want to get yourself as straight on this 8 ball as you can. She's lining up to go around that 2 ball. Yeah, that's tricky. I don't think I would choose the pocket that's partially blocked, but maybe she's got a better line on it than I see. It's a little bit difficult to see up here in the booth. Nice, excellent shot there. Gives herself a little bit steep, but definitely a very makeable shot here. There we go. I usually end up playing this nice and easy, trying to leave under the 1-4. Wow, back of the pocket. Excellent shot there for Abigail Sims, taking a 1-0 leave. Not sure who had the opening break there, but it looks like Cynda's coming to the table, so she must be up. This is, looks like silver division singles. They're doing a race to 4. Nope, I was wrong. It's Abigail's break here. All right, so with a 1-0 leave and break-in. And taking her time with that rack. Always a good idea to get yourself a good rack. Diamond tables rack pretty well, though. Looks like a nice head ball break here. Nice break. Unfortunately, a bunch of cluster down there on the bottom of the table. Hit those balls pretty heavy, too. I'm not sure why they stuck around. Yeah, this is tough action. The easiest opening shot is going to be solids, but definitely got your work cut out for you there. I don't think the 3 passes that 12-9. I don't even really like breaking them out that way, because if you play the 6 and nudge them, you're just nudging them into the 14-12. I might take stripes here. No, I think I'm going to take solids. I think I'm going to take the 6-7, and then use the 1 to try and break out the 3-4. Looks like she's wanting to go into it now, hitting this ball with some draw. Yeah, she was trying to pop over there and bust those balls. I think an experienced player is going to play safe here. I think they're going to knock that 3 ball towards the lower left-hand corner pocket and freeze on the 4. You got a couple treble balls, and anything you can do to get ball in hand is going to dramatically improve your chances of winning this game. All right, playing that 7 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Good view of that back arm. Nice pendulum swing. She's got a good stroke. Strategically speaking, this is when you get yourself in trouble. You keep making balls, and all of a sudden your options diminish pretty quickly. Excuse me. Looks like she's going to play that 1 ball. There's a chance if she makes this ball, she can get underneath that 9-12 and might leave herself the 4 in the upper right-hand corner pocket. Got to play this ball pretty soft, though, to pull that off. Well, she did get back over there. Man, married right to that 3 ball. Hard to tell if they're touching, but it's a tough spot to be. Luckily, she does have that 1-0 lead, and those clusters exist for both players, so stripes is no walk in the park either. Let's see what Cynda decides to do here. Just looking at that 4 ball like it goes on the side. It's hard to say. Just going to try and sneak it by. If it does, that's going to be a nice natural shape on the 14, or for the 3 ball. Ooh, that's tight. Yeah, I was kind of afraid of that, and it didn't look like she had that window. And that's going to bring Cynda back to the table. Cynda wants to win more than next match. She wants to win more than 1 match here at this tournament. She wants to give a big shout out to Cheyenne, to Zach, Chris, Kinsey, and Troy. So Cynda Eldred playing out of Legacy Billiards. Proved to be a pretty competent shot maker here. Didn't get out of that last game, but got a good chance here. As much as I don't like the combo, I think I'm going to take the combo here. I know I got to deal with it at some point. I know my opponent still has some issues down there. I want to deal with that now and then make her try to run out if I miss. I'm going to play the back cut on the 14. And she may have been doing that thinking defensively as well. That 4 ball doesn't look like it passes. The 5 obviously doesn't. Tricky situation here for Abigail. So Abigail wants to give a big shout out to her parents, her family and friends, and a special shout out to her dad, who started me on pool. Sounds like she's been playing a long time. She said, "Dad, who started me on pool journey as a little girl." So long career so far. Let's see what kind of tricks she's worked up for this one, because this is going to be a tough one. Shoot, maybe it passes. man, plays into the rail, and that is not easy to do. Excellent shot there for Abigail. That 5 might go past the 10, but it certainly doesn't from that position. I think she's either got to bank that 5 ball or play the 3 and then come back for the 5. Pretty hard to not... Excuse me. Pretty hard to not get stuck in that cluster down there if she plays the 3. I know when I do that, I end up getting stuck under that 12-8. But hopefully she can push through that. Looks like she's cueing low on the cue ball. Well, she got through the window. Oh, man, unfortunately misses the shot, but great shot to get there. Yeah, probably starting with the 14 ball here. Again, I encourage her to play safe here, but it's hard to do that. You want to stay in the driver's seat, you know. You don't want to give it back. She might have been thinking about leaving herself the combo there. Nice, confident stroke there. That's the reason I want to leave that for one of my last balls. Now you've opened up that pocket. But, like I said, she's shooting pretty confidently. Looking to play that 15 in the side. I like that shot a lot. If you're lucky, you clip off the 11, still make the ball and knock that 11 a little open. It's a tough spot to make a ball from. I don't know if she's playing on that two-way safe, but it worked out pretty well. Does have a shot on the 3, but I don't know what she's going to do with that 8 ball. Looks like she might have the line to push off the 3 and break out that 8 ball right now. Topspin's not going to do it. You kind of got to punch this ball. Stun that angle a little bit. That's definitely what she was going for. Oh, barely misses it. Even nudging that 9 ball might have freed up that lower left-hand corner pocket. Yeah, this is tough to get back for. I don't think she should make this ball. I don't. It's really hard to do that, but yep, making the ball really doesn't get you much. Yeah, if I were her, I think I would knock the 13 ball into the cluster of the 11-15. Give her ball in hand and tell her to go for it. Oh, wow, almost pocketed that ball anyway. Got a double hit, got her back down table. Looks like she might have left herself the bank. I mean, that's about the best you can do with that shot. Excellent attempt there by Abigail Sims. Cynda stepping to the table. Still looking at that combo, and it hasn't gone anywhere. I think she's right to not take it now. But boy, yeah, I really want to play safe. I think I'm going to play the 15 to get to the 13. Looks like she's looking at the 11 and maybe a two-way shot here. Maybe playing that 11 and getting behind the 15. Yeah, no, Looks like she's going to take the 15, and I think that's the right shot. Nice shot there. All right, 13 gives you an awfully good breakout if you're interested in doing that. Not sure how defensively she's thinking right now. Ooh, yeah, a little bit of right English would have clipped those balls. Can't tell. If she's got the line to make that 9-ball, she could very well be out here. I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, it's tight. You can tell. All right, option to play the bank. Whew, hit that ball pretty. Oh, man, nudged that 8. I don't know if she nudged it enough to open it up, though. Yeah, if that 8 passes, she's really just got to concentrate on getting past the 11 ball there. If not, she might be looking at setting up that same bank she just did. Look outside pocket. Oh my gosh. Hit a perfect line there. Just hit it a little too firm. That's exactly the right idea, though. All right, so probably kicking into that left side rail. Probably going to call the right side pocket. That's about all you got. Really got to kick and try and make this ball. Okay, she's electing to go the other way. I think I like the other way because I feel like I have a more open pocket there. She likes to hit here. Man, oh man, flirting with that side pocket, but gets a good hit and really keeps the pressure put on Cynda. Right there, here comes Cynda. It's a smart way to take that shot. So unfortunately missed, but she put herself in a good position if she missed. It's really easy for me to be less likely to make the ball when I'm thinking secondary safe. But there it is. Leaves yet another kick shot for Abigail. She's had some really challenging shots to shoot this match. I like like to 2-rail kick this, foot rail and then into the left side rail. Feel pretty confident I can knock that 8-ball up towards the corner pocket. Looks like she's going to long rail kick it. And that's a very makeable kick. Kind of kick like you're kicking to the corner, and then you just bring it in at just a hair. So going to be hitting right about the center point of that table. A little short, but does she get it coming out? Oh, man. Well, I think that's the first hit she hasn't gotten. She's kicking like a mule. That brings Cynda back. I think she's probably going to start with that 9-ball. That's kind of her trouble ball. But you still got to leave yourself in a position to get up for the 11. I think I like playing the 9, 11, 12. The 12 is a good key ball. Anything on the rail is going to be a little bit trickier. So yeah, I think I'm going to set the cue ball a little below the 12 here. And I'm going to play the 9 in the lower left-hand corner, go off that left side rail and back out for the 11 ball in the lower right-hand corner. Let's see what she decides. Oh, you know, that's a great plan too. Play the 12, then the 9, and up for the 11. I just don't like leaving the 11 for my last ball. And I don't want to take the risk of having to take that combo either. All right, let's see what she has in mind. Lining up nice and straight, giving herself a little bit of room off that rail. That's very smart. Looks like she's going to follow it down. Kind of leave herself a back cut. All right, leave herself the combo. I really like to stare at that combo for a little while. Wow, does she get there? Gets there. What a shot. Holy cow. Excellent work there for Cynda. This is a shot worth practicing. This one I like to play rail first. So some high left English. You're going to go rail first, 12 ball, foot rail, right side rail, and back out. Looks like she's going to try and draw around it, and it's really easy to clip the 8-ball, get yourself in a tricky situation. All right, so did clip the 8, but leaves herself with a very makeable cut here. Just got a little back cut. Got to watch yourself to make sure you don't scratch in that upper right-hand corner here. Sorry, upper left-hand corner. Taking her time. Oh, overcuts it just a little bit. Gosh darn it. Yeah, there's no two-way about that. You gotta just try to bear down and make that ball. Well, a huge turn of events for Abigail. From 1-1, and looking like there's a good chance she's going to go up 2-0. So heartbreaking miss there for Cynda. Let's see if Abigail can take advantage. Makes it. Nice work. Going to 2-0. And that's going to bring Cynda back to break. Worth mentioning also that playing on this TV table is pretty hard on the nerves. I know from experience, and it's tough to step up and play well. So congratulations to both these ladies. Maybe they have a little more experience on the TV table than I do, but it gets my nerves every time. Knowing your friends are watching you, and hopefully you're out there. Hopefully you're enjoying what you hear. Again, this is Summerfield with Badboys TV, coming to you live from the 2021 CSI BCA World Championship. And she breaks like a world champion. That was a phenomenal break. Huh. I really want to be stripes here, but you just don't have a terrific opening shot. I might bear down and make that 12 ball. The 9 might pass. It's so tempting to take the solids here because you just have an easier opening shot, but it's just not worth it. All the stripes are fairly available. I can't tell if that 10 passes the 13. She's taking a look at the 13 now. Oh, maybe playing the back cut past the 11. Wow, great shot. That was tricky. Might want to use this 11 to get on the 12 now. It's hard to tell if there's a gap between that 7-5 where she can see it, but I think there is. Pretty straight on. All right, did she get there? It looks like it. Boy, that's an excellent placement. What a leave. All right, pushing through that ball very well. Kind of got to take that 9 ball next. Boy, and I tell you what, Cynda's in a great place. Take your time, make sure to make this ball. Gosh darn it. Well, looking very good and a great little opening run there. Bring in Abigail back to the table. Abigail's got some issues. That 4 ball isn't fun. I don't think the 1 passes the 10 and the 5-2. So right now I'm trying to think where I can leave myself to break those balls out. Okay, drills that ball. Unfortunately doesn't leave herself in a great position to deal with that cluster. I kind of like thinning off the 7 ball and trying to get behind the same 7 ball, knowing that it's going to travel just a little ways to the right, and trying to make contact with that rail and up. Yep, putting a player on the rail is always a good move. Yeah, this is tough. I mean, she's got a bank on the 4 as her most makeable ball if that 1 doesn't pass. Bank on the 4 gets you a shot at the 7, which may lead you to a shot on the 2. I can't tell if you can get around the 5 from there. A lot to think about in this rack. She's looking at playing safe also. She wants to take care of that cluster. Hopefully you don't knock something back over by the 4 ball there. It's, oh wow, gets it in there. And unfortunately deals with one of her clusters, but clusters another one up. And she did call safe there. So in a PCA 8 ball, you're allowed to make a ball and call safe. And I tell you what, that was a phenomenal safety. Didn't move the 5 ball. That's the ball she was trying to get behind. So, I mean, she played that beautifully. Yeah, kicking isn't a lot of fun from here. That 5 ball's pretty big and definitely in your way. I think your best option is to try and kick, to kick that 9 ball in. You kind of kick like you're kicking in the pocket. Looks like she might be trying for the long rail down there. I think that goes thin. Nope, there she goes. Seen a lot of players using the kick aiming system where they measure the distance from the rail and then hold their cue out and pick kind of a ghost point. I think this is definitely the right shot. Wow, she kicked that ball great. Oh my gosh, nice try. And that's pretty unfortunate for those balls to marry. I think you're going to see another safety here from Abigail. I like playing the 5 to either duck under the 8 or the 2-4. You could also just run right into that 2 ball, follow it forward to get behind the 4. All right, she's calling that ball. And yeah, this is a great breakout opportunity as well, so. Trying to make that 5 in the lower left-hand corner pocket, play with a little bit of English, come over there and break out the 2-4. Well, cuts it in like butter. Get a nudge. Oh. Unfortunate outcome there, kind of marrying up to that 1 ball. Let's see what she decides to do. Looks like that Q and 1 are aimed straight at that side pocket. If it's absolutely touching the ball, it's pretty easy to steer that shot in. Yeah, boy, that's about all you got there. Well, Mike D's not around right now, but if he was, he'd be saying, I'm calling a ref right here. But shooting away from the ball like that, pretty easy to tell if it's foul. She might get lucky here. Wow, that's a very fortunate outcome. I don't know if she was trying to get behind those balls, but she did an excellent job doing it. All right, I don't think that 915 is wired, but it looks pretty close. Cynda can know that Abigail still... Looks like they're having a little discussion. Yeah, I think that 915 goes high that corner pocket. Looks like she's got a line to cut the 12, or cut the 10 up there. Oh, darn it. Didn't get a rail there. So in BCA, you gotta hit a ball and you gotta get to a rail. Unfortunately, doesn't do that, and that's gonna bring Abigail back with ball in hand. This is where I pull the rough move and I play safe again. I knock my 2 out and I freeze her to the 4. I really want to have ball in hand to deal with that, and hopefully I'd get it. But if you do, I mean, that's a dangerous corner. It's really easy for her to kick back there and get a lucky save or an intentional save. We've seen some pretty good breakouts by her, though, so let's see which direction she decides to go. Room's starting to fill up a little bit. I think we got 8-ball teams starting tomorrow. A lot of 8-ball players here. This is a silver division match. I should look that up. Let's see how many people we got playing in the silver. Yep, looks like she's going to try and push through. Well, it makes contact with it. Unfortunately, doesn't break him out enough to do much with it. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. Boy, this is deep in the tournament. This is to see who advances. The winner of this will be playing to go to the finals. So it's a match before the hot seat match. So this is a big one. Players at this point are guaranteed 7th, 8th. So, man, they've had a heck of a tournament so far. The difference, 7th, 8th pays $425. If you make it all the way through, this is a $2,600 payday. So, you can tell how much these girls are playing for. And that's good action right there. I want to play safe here. I'm going to push through the 4 ball and get underneath the 2. Definitely taking her time. It's a smart thing to do. See Ralph Souquet over there playing a little bit with Hunter Lombardo. They just changed that felt out on those tables over there, which is wild. They'd only played on them for 4 days, and they already got new felt. So, pretty sweet. The life of a pro. I'm going to have to try to break him in. See Alex Kazakis over there. Sure what she has in mind here. Looks like maybe knocking the 2 out. She might have been trying to make it off the rail. But that's a great move, I tell you. Leaving your opponent on the rail with a bunch of blue. Your ball's hanging in the pocket. Pressure's on. That's a good move. Great shot. All right. Cynda's hit some really nice long shots here. I think the 15's the one you want to take, but I think the 9 is the easier leave. You can just kind of roll forward for that 10 ball next. Let's see which one she chooses to shoot. Oh, man. But look at that. She gets safe. Wow. Definitely locks her down. Puts that 9 in a tough spot, though. But, man, Abigail's been kicking all day. I like to 2-rail this to try and make the 2 ball, but what does that get you? If she's got a jump cue in that bag, now's the time. I would prefer to jump this and hit the 4-2. Oh. That's definitely a dangerous spot, though, as that will knock the 4 ball towards the 8 ball. Doesn't look like she's going for her bag, though, so probably not jumping. Yep, jump cue, kind of like the magic rack. Really, dynamic changes to the game. The safe used to be really, really strong, and with the jump cue, you just got an easier time making hits like that. Still pretty tough to pocket balls, but some phenomenal products out on the market right now. Looks like she's kicking. Looks like she's lining up to kick at the 4 ball. I think she's right to do so. You don't really want to knock that 2 out of the way. Nope, she was lining up for the 2. And she was trying to just soft kick into it. I think that's a pretty good move, too. Even giving up ball in hand there. It's a tricky spot for Cynda. Now Cynda's left wondering if she should deal with the 9 ball right now or what. upper left-hand corner pocket. Not sure what the plan is here. It's a pretty steep angle there. Maybe she's just thinking she's going to bank the 9. Got to look out for the scratch in that lower left-hand corner pocket. Well, she got back in the neck of the woods, but unfortunately not able to pocket that ball. I like playing the carom here. I'm going to play off the 4 ball, off the rail, and try and make the 2, knocking the 4 ball close to that left-hand side pocket. Don't think she can see a straight shot to the 2. She has liked playing safe, though. Pretty easy to kick under that 2 ball. If you do, you just want to make sure you don't knock the 2 into more trouble, you know? Yeah, the carom looks pretty makeable from there. Yeah, I don't think she has room to go straight through there. It's grabbing the bridge. Maybe she does. She knows better than I do. She's at the table. She's the one staring at it, and she's got a cue in her hand. She's battled all the way here. Guaranteed 7th, 8th. And one of these players is still going to be on top. Neither one of these players have lost so far. She had plenty of room. Shows what I know. All right. Looks like she's going to try and play that off the 10 ball down there. Did leave herself a window. It does go off the 10, but boy, that's not an easy shot. And then there's the matter of the 8 ball. Yeah, trying to draw past that 9 and stay inside there is a really tricky little shot. And if you're pushing forward, you got to hit this ball pretty firm to get around. And unfortunately, that's contrary to what you need to do with the object ball. You don't want to hit this ball all that hard. Ooh. So she did try to go forward, because that's kind of what I mean. Even if you get there, now what are you going to do with the 8 ball? But an excellent chance here for Cynda coming back to the table. It's a tricky shot. It's got a little angle. It looks like she's going to wind up right on top of that 8 ball. Let's see if she can punch it and get around it a little bit. That's a tough cueing position there off the rail. I kind of like to just run into it and make sure it launches out. Oh, and gets around it perfectly. What an excellent shot. Nice. All right. Well, Cynda trying to take this game down for her first win. Gets herself on the board. Nice shooting. And that was a pressure shot, too. She hit that beautifully. She even won the break. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in out there. This is Summerfield Habner with Badboys TV. This tournament is sponsored by Predator and Diamond Billiard Products. This stream is brought to you by Littman Lights, the BSN, the Billiard Shopping Network, by OB Custom Cues, and, of course, by all of you. Mr. Hank, what's going on? Howdy, howdy. Thanks for tuning in out there. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Looks like Abigail... Not sure what she's doing here. Oh, Abigail's break. Got it. I was not correct on whose break it was. Gets herself a nice tight rack there. And let's see if she adjusts that break at all. She hit real solid contact last time, but ended up with some funny clusters on the table. Could have been a racking issue because it sounded like she hit those balls pretty firm. And again, this is Abigail playing out of Moorhead Billiards. They call her Abby. And she wants to give a big shout out to her parents, family, and friends, and a big shout out to her dad who got her started as a little girl playing pool. So if you're out there, thanks for tuning in. She's thinking about you. And this is a big match. She did something right, Dad, to get her here. Man, top side in the final bracket, that's exactly where you want to be. Excellent spread on these balls. They call that the Dolly Parton break. All bust, no balls. And hits it so well. And I hit that head ball break a lot, and I get myself in trouble just like this. Leaves a pretty open table here. Yeah, I think stripes are the move. That stuff in the center of the table, though, is going to be tough to deal with. I kind of liked her idea of playing the combo there, playing the 13 into the 11. Hank, thanks for letting me know out there. I have things tuned up. I'll try and get the mic a little closer to my face. It's tough right now because we're very close to the players. So I'm trying to do everything I can to be as quiet as possible. But hopefully that'll work out a little better for you. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Seven, 2, 4, 6, 7. All right, they're all out there. Okie dokie, just saw the replay, so I know what happened. And it looks like Abigail has the same idea. She likes the stripes. Hold up. All right, leaves herself a shot on that 11 ball. Don't think she has the 12. And let me know out there, Hank, if this is any better. It sounds like you got things turned up, but hopefully you can hear me a little better than you could before. Did have room on that 12 ball. Leads her to the 15. Still got to do something about that 13, 14. The 13 does go in the upper right-hand corner pocket, and it could pass the 7 to go on the left-hand side. Can't really tell from here. Well, to get through there with barely bumping any balls is pretty tough. Yep, well, thank you, Hank, for the advice there. I got it as close to my face as I can without my mustache rubbing the microphone, so. Looks like there's glasses on the table. Maybe that's a chalk situation, I'm not really sure. All right, does have a look there. Hopefully she can leave herself a look on that 13 up in the corner. All right, a good way to pocket that ball, not pushing stuff. Unfortunately, starting to run out of options. Yeah, it's chalk. Got it. Yeah, I do think she was trying to leave that 13 ball. Not sure if she has the window. great long shot there. Holy cow, she's having a heck of a tournament. Abigail trying to take this one down and take a 3-1 lead. That 10 ball is a pretty thin cut there. Might be thinking about banking this ball. You can do a little more with a cue ball if you're banking it than if you're cutting it. And the 14 still doesn't have a pocket, so it's a tricky spot to be in. Nice try. Well, gets herself back there. She had a good line on the 14. Barely missing that ball. That's going to bring Cynda to the table. Cynda down 2-1, capturing that last game. Not a real easy opening shot here. The 7 back cut is jacked up over a ball. The 1 ball on the side is probably your best option. I guess the 3 ball goes on the side also, but you can be jacked up on that one too, and that's tricky. I think I like starting with the 1. Cynda out of Legacy Billiards there. Hopefully your family's tuning in out there. She's giving a shout out to Cheyenne, Zach, Chris, Kinsey, and Troy. Nice shot. I think that's really smart. You get yourself inside the 2 ball. Got to get the 2 out of the way. Got to move that 2 and 5. Looks like she's got a good line there. Played this 2 nice and easy. Either that or pop it and get through there. Probably going to nudge that 4 ball, hopefully forward. Ooh, look out, 8 ball, don't do it. Oh my gosh. That is a rotten roll right there. Man, oh man. Well, you just hate to see that. All right, so that's Abigail taking down that 3rd game and send it a break. Boy, that's a big turn of events. That's so unlucky that 8 ball rolled in. Small table 8 ball, that happens more than we'd like to admit, I tell you what. How did that happen? Watching the replay right now. Boy, and it just bent all the way around that 4 ball. Man, that's really unlucky there. Ooh. Nice break there. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 of them up there, though. So a dry break is going to bring Abigail to the table. Not the prettiest table I've ever seen. I think I like stripes here. I think everything has a pocket. I'm pretty sure that 15 goes. Hank, I'm not sure, but it's just me in the booth, and I'm hoping you can hear me. If anybody out there's having sound issues, please let me know in the chat room. Yeah, keep me company. Mike tees off for his break, but he'll be back in our next match. I think we got another one starting. I think it was supposed to start at 6, so we should be right back up after this. Probably just pushing through this 14 back out. All right. Not sure she wanted to get behind that 9 ball. I think she was trying to push through there and get to the 13. Looks like the 9 might pass. That's a tricky one, though. I might play the tougher cut on the 12 for shape. Yeah, I kind of got to get back to the center of that table for the 15. Excellent shot. Man, oh man. Well, that couldn't have gone much better. Abigail with a shot at that 15 ball. Yep, definitely got to take that now. I like going from the 15 to the 13. Got to clear that 13 ball, and that's going to make the 9 ball makeable. Alright, doesn't take the 15. She was kind of thinking the same thing, get that 13 out of the way. I think getting shape on that 15 is harder than you think, though. Alright. Let's go to the 13. We're trying to pop back out. Don't want to make contact with the 9 or the 5. Ooh. Alright. Got a good nudge there. Alright, leaves herself a cut there. Yeah, this is a scary one just because you don't really know what's going to happen off that 3 ball. So she's going to cut that 15. Hope she can cut it sharp enough. That's a pretty sharp cut. And then off the 3, you're probably even going to make contact with the 11. Don't know that the 11 passes the 2 in the lower left-hand corner. Yep, I guess if we're reorganizing the furniture, never know. Looks like she might be asking about the hit here, maybe saying call a ref. And that's the time to do it. I advise all players to call a ref in this situation. You just can't have a conversation about it after it happens. So having somebody watch that is really important. We'll be watching close here in the booth. Sometimes finding a ref is a little bit tricky in here, but that's because there's about 300 matches going on at the same time. So I think there's probably only 6 or 8 refs on at a time. Maybe not even that many. Yeah, I'm definitely going to call a ref, especially when I'm down 3-1. And this is my opponent shooting 3 balls to get out in this set-winning game. What could be the set-winning game. All right, referee coming over here. Just letting the referee know what her intentions are. I think this is kind of a, looks like it's going to be a tie goes to the runner situation also. Referee taking a look. Great shot. And it looked like she tried to push through to get back up for that 11 too. Yeah, that's an excellent shot, but unfortunately it doesn't leave you a whole lot. Maybe the 11 back cuts. If it does, that's the move. Boy, oh boy, she's 2 balls away. I'm looking at it, and that looks pretty tight right there. All right, she's going for it. She's had a couple of these that she's just squeezed by. Let's see if she can pull this one off. Oh, darn 2 ball. All right, well, much needed opportunity here for Cynda. Let's see if she can get back in this thing. Cynda's in a great position to play safe here. I think that a lot of players are afraid to play safe, but I really encourage them to. When your player's got 1 ball left on the table, you got a world of opportunity to save them. So, but when you're Cynda and you've been making Abigail kick all day, it's tough to really want to leave her kick. She kicks the ball so good. Well, that worked out really well. 7 ball blocks the natural rail. Yeah, I don't think she's going to want to kick down, try past that 5. She might have to multiple rail kick this. Kind of looks like she can see the edge of that ball, but that ain't easy. Taking her time here, making sure she's got a good plan. Just looking to try and kick around that 5 ball, and that is really tough. I think you have to kick with outside to stop this angle, and these tables are slippery as they are. I don't know that she's going to get there. Oh, nice try. Oops, sorry about that. Excellent attempt there by Abigail. That brings Cynda back to the table. Played a good, smart shot there. Put her in a position to get ball in hand, and let's see what she can do with it. I like starting with the 1 here. The 1's your only real trouble ball. Probably going to play the 1 to the 6. 1 to 6, 6 to the 7, 7 to the 4, 4 to the 5, and the 5 to maybe the 2 before the 5. 5 is a pretty good key ball. All right, she's electing to start with that 7 ball. I like that idea too. So just stop on this 5 ball. You got a great shot on the 1. Both these players pretty diligent. They definitely take their time, and it's the sign of a quality player right there. man. I thought she made that. I can't believe that ball hung up. Well, it gives Abigail a chance. I don't know that she can see the edge of that ball. Maybe she can. She can definitely play it rail first. But again, that doesn't leave you a whole lot with the 8. Tricky here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This 2021 CSI BCA World Championships. Like I said, this is still a winner side bracket in the final bracket. Winner side match in the final bracket. Oh, get in the hole. Man, good try. And I tell you what, that really puts the pressure on. This is Abigail's 2 balls away, and one of them's buried in the pocket. Abigail, I think. Oh, sorry, yeah. Cynda probably trying to bump those balls out, and I think that was a smart shot. Really got to take your time on this combo. Make sure you make it. Wow, great shot under the pressure. That's huge. Looks like that 5 might be, or 2 might be shoulder hooked. No, maybe not. Oh, she's got room. It's hard to tell on the monitor, but I can look past there, and it looks good. Asking why their Fargo scores are so low. I don't know. Maybe they are playing some really competitive players. 395 isn't all that low at this level. This is the lowest level in the tournament, though, the silver level. And, well, you couldn't tell by watching these players play. Both these ladies shoot really, really strong. Cynda's had a couple rough rolls, including pocketing the 8 ball a little early. Crucial shot here for Abigail. I really like to play this pretty thin, so kind of barely cut that ball and fly back up table. Yep, this tournament is all levels, which is pretty cool. Everybody here wants to play like a pro, but unfortunately we're not all there, myself totally included. So this is an easy one to overroll. The ball just takes off. Controlled that ball perfectly. Excellent shot. And that's Abigail shooting for the set here. On the 8 ball. Exactly where you want to be. Can she pull it off? Abigail here taking the shot. This is for the set. Oh my gosh, what a win. All right. Abigail, hopefully your parents and family are out there. She wanted to give a shout out to her dad for getting her started and got her a long way. So an excellent match there. Congratulations to both players. Cynda, good luck in the rest of your tournament. And Abigail, same to you. All right, take care, everybody. We should have a match coming up real soon. This is Summerfield Habner with Badboys TV at the 2021 BCA World Championships. Thanks for tuning in.